Welcome back, everybody. 15K, or the 100K, sorry, bankroll challenge is alive and well. Bankroll's currently 15,000. That challenge, as you'll see in the description, we're kind of focusing on volume now, more so than the actual profits. We're going to do profits like weekly or monthly. It's just too difficult trying to track short-term results of poker, and it just like messes with your brain. So we are going to watch volume and focus on that more than anything else. Yeah. Let's get this up and running. Um, sorry, I'm not paying much attention to the tables here for a minute. I'll be trying to get everything kind of situated here. Okay, 7-6 fold. There's the 10-7. To focus in here while we get the stream going. All right, fold in a 3. Well, so the ace-5 suited. I think you can just see better here. Aces, there's only one thing to do. Just those up. Okay, just get 3-bet here. In position, we'll just fold. I'm terrible at heads up, by the way, so she'll go how she goes. Raise the ace-7. Folding the king 4. Bottom left London for sure we raise. Just 3-bet a little bit smaller, given his stack size, I guess. Makes sense. Let's get the queen 10 here. We do have one NL25 table up just because we're trying to fill tables here for the stream. Okay, and we are going to double barrel when we pick up a flush draw. Calls again. He's going to have lots of clubs in that range. He'll have some kings as well. Could have some 8s as well. You don't have much that like triple barrels here when the 8 turns. Oh, that's so nasty. Okay. Bit of a cold guy, so ignore all that. Okay, we're gonna 3-bet ace king, of course, here, or squeeze it, sorry. 10-3 will bump up. Get 3-bet again here, just fold that. It's a small 3-bet coming from him. We might have some practice on those little half stacks. This guy's playing every hand, so we can 3-bet this or just call. I think we'll just call this time. Right, we're gonna ice him Jack 3 suited. And we're just gonna get rid of this NL25 table. Check to him here. Okay. Um, I'm not sure here. But it's all just a bunch of fish, though. I think I'm just gonna call because I think he calls, and I think he'll call. And if he rips it, then you just fold. Okay. All right, we boat up on the river. We're just gonna go half pot. And of course, calling here with bottom pair, backdoor flush draw, bet shot. Even with all these guys behind us, I think they just end up folding so much of the range so often that it's fine. Okay, spade comes on the turn. I think we'll check to squeak. Interesting. I think just check him up here. Because even if he folds, there's a good chance we still lose the pot. So we're kind of be like bluffing without a guarantee of winning if he folds. So I think we have to check there. Queen jack, yeah. Okay, we just lost all the way around. Okay. Maybe we should just squeeze pre. I don't know. Anyways, king here, we'll check. All right, let's focus in here a little bit better. Yeah, guy's playing a million hands and he's super short stacked, so we just want to be like shipping or folding into him. Okay, so should we kind of go smaller here too? Ace X would like call if he shipped, obviously. He just calls it the big blind. Again, we're just gonna make a standard C bet here. You could actually go bigger on these boards, but give me a fish. I'll just keep probably small. Or stabbing small, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 10-7 suited. Again, with this guy, we're trying to remember to keep it smaller here. We're of course gonna call here with the nut flush draw. Okay, make it straight. Alright. Um guess we just call. Cash your three bets again. We will defend the 10-7. So there's no three bet pre-flop, so he doesn't have tens, kings, aces, jacks, like tens, anything like that. But I don't think, like, if we raise, it's not going to call anything. So I think we just call here. Yeah, here it just folded. Here he goes half pot. We pay up backdoors and a gut shot in a three bet pot. So we're going to call. Okay, checks to us. Uh, what happened on this table? Fold check. We just miss flop. We call. Okay, we're going to check to him. Yeah, I think you can either check here or bet. I think we have to bet. So we can shove rivers. Right, we triple up on the river, make trips on the river. We've done this little 10% this guy a few times. So we're gonna do it again and expect him to raise even like a 10x sometimes. He just calls this one. That's fine. Okay, fold the 9-5. Again, this guy's stacked. I guess we're just gonna be folding the really shitty parts of our range. Right. We'll throw out a little frisky little three bet with the deuces here. I think folding's just fine too. Okay, that's one way to play. Old London Fisher falling down here. Okay, just check the queens here out of position. Four ways. It's too likely somebody has a king. Of course, we're calling though. This guy can have a massive range. He can have 7-8, which just got there. He can have worse pocket pairs. It's in a three bet. Wow, interesting. Okay, we get three bet here. We're just gonna call it king queen suited. Okay, flop our queen and not folding now. I don't think we need to raise though. Check the queens too. It goes full pot. Does get a little suspect, but when you're playing, yeah, that's good. You know, when you have the 60 big blind stack and you call the three bet, you flop top pair second kicker. I guess we just go with it. It is a little tempting to fold though, when they just pot it, but don't think we can do much. Just call down. That's why it'd be massively too nitty to just like, oh, he's got aces. Um, but I wouldn't be surprised to have seen aces there, to be honest. It's full to 9-7 to 4x. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think we just ripped for 19 bigs with D6. Okay. We'll just go mid-sizing with their stack sizes. Cash calls. Okay. This is a spot we want to overbet a lot, especially with his stack size. And the reason is we kind of want to give him an incentive to either ship or fold versus just calling down and then like we brick turn and it gets awkward. Uh, and we just have, we're just ahead of his range, right? Like we're above 50% if we get it in. So we kind of want to get it in here if we can. Obviously, 100 big blind stacks different scenario. Um, I guess I call the eights here for an open ship at 20 bigs. Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. Sometimes just run into it. The limp, the raise, just call the deuces here. Probably better to just sugar fold, but I have no idea really. Fakes the queen, nice hold. Yeah, we're just like stuck in the middle, and there's always gonna be a million overcards. Probably just better to super fold there. Okay, fold to 9-8, fold to queen 3, fold to 9-4. Vinny Cat, the old whaler. Fold to queen 8. Okay, 9-5 suited, we're just gonna fold that. Not great. Okay, we're heads up, most likely again. These guys are just playing every hand on the fours will raise. Check the queen 7, fold the jack 8. Okay, they just see bet here at the fours. Obviously, we're not looking to get involved here in the bottom left. Forehand with queen 7 offsuit, at least not right now. Do block like queen 10. Well, now it's tempting to get involved here. I think I'm just gonna take one overbet stab at it, and then that. Like, everybody lived in, then everybody checked this flop. So it makes it hard for them to really have much of anything. So just take advantage of that, go big, and even if they had like fives or like a four, probably just like these guys are stuck in the middle of this guy, so they're gonna end up folding just like a ton of the time. Definitely gonna ISO here though. King five suited. Sweeper comes in with a little three bet here. It's just one of those hands like we just got fives, and so I'm just gonna jam it for like 15 bigs or 18 bigs or whatever it is. Oh, we're up against kings. It's cool. Um, Kind of missed a C bet there on the flop. I think I'm just gonna bet that now anyways, because he checked back. And I think like 10 jack, 6, 7, stuff like that's gonna they would have bet the flop with it. So then he's just gonna like play fit or fold. In 6, 5, I guess we'll just take the flop and kind of look at check fold. 5, 3 folding. Okay, we're gonna ISO the king 10. Yeah, we're just gonna fold here. This is 5. London Fisher, it's super good. We're just gonna fold to that shit. Okay, now we can get back to just stealing blinds. But he's got a 40 big stack. Memphis open limps everything. Yeah, he does three bet. We're just gonna fold that. Okay. Oh, Mr. Lenny. Guess we're gonna play heads up. Fold the ace nine. Okay, pocket tens. We don't have a heart. I'm just gonna check back here. Jack deuce. Ace seven. We will. Once he checks twice, I'm gonna value bet now. We're definitely gonna call against Memphis's bet. And down here, we get two callers, so nobody has like an overpair or anything like that. So we're just gonna bet here. And we'll just check down the tens. Nice. Okay. And we get check raised here. And the small blind is the guy who just generally plays pretty straightforward, so I'm just gonna let go. Okay, and we're definitely gonna double barrel on that king. Sevens will just call. I think that's like assessment where it heads up. Fold the three deuce. Over bets the board. I'm just gonna fold it because it sets up no turn. We are holding the 9, 10 here. He raises us in the king, which is really good for our range. So it's likely you just call and hit like like pocket sixes, pocket eights, pocket threes, like 10 of the time. Okay, this table's filling up. That's good. 6, 3 will fold. Folding the four deuce. Okay, 8, 7. All right, we're just open pretty much our entire range until we have a reason not to against fish. Bottom pair, we're just gonna bet that. Ace queen, just standard open. If you guys are watching, make sure you hit that like button. Okay, I'm gonna go for the check raise here at the eights, I guess. Okay, I love this action checker because I have no idea what even happened on that board. Like underestimate. Yeah, so he limped. Raised. Okay, we have bottom pair here, so and he overbet. So we're just gonna go for the check raise and hope he just rips it. Okay, so it does. So he overbets. Limp calls, overbets. Uh, okay, just you know, 1 second. Here. Okay, I think we just keep blasting. 60. So just go 30 and then we'll show brothers. Probably just like king queen jack, maybe queen 10. He might actually call queen 10 again. It's this guy with his 3 bet. So he hasn't 3 bet yet. I think I'll just fold the a7, stay out of the way of their aggression. Fold 10-5. That's sort of the big microstates pitch, right? Is just attack their weakness and avoid their aggression because they're generally just not bluffing enough and massively overfolding. So when they're checking, you can generally come at them pretty hard and they'll just fold. With the flush draw, we're not really gonna do much but bet here. Okay, board pairs and with 2 callers, I think it's probably like there's excuse me, there's no really pocket tens out there right now. Let me just double check the action here. The the raise he calls his cold calls there. I'm not sure what's better here to bet. I think I'm probably just gonna bet because I think it's better to just lean towards aggression a lot of the time. Because and I definitely think if they don't have a nine, they fold. If they have a nine, they rip it, which kind of sucks. Uh, and we are beating like 10 jack and 6-7, and they're never gonna check raise those hands. Especially like you limp call pre-flop, you're not gonna like check raise aces now either, right? So it's like what do you really have? But we brick, and the question is how often do you have it now? Because I don't know if he would limp call like tens plus. He probably wouldn't. We have the hearts though, which sucks for like bluffing with. Um, we beat 10 jack, we beat 6-7. I think we probably like now 4 might not even fold. Like I think we probably just have to check here. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a little too weak. Maybe we should shift that. He does have the nine though, so that's good. I was gonna say I think a nine check raises turn a lot with like straight draws and flush draws out there, but especially the ace nine, like that should be a fucking check raise every day because I'm gonna have 9-10, like jack nine, queen nine, king nine, like all those weaker nines. So I think that's probably a pretty big mistake on his part to not check raise there. That's, yeah, that's a good point. And I'm like not following these hands. They're not at all right. At a position, we'll just jam the top pair, top pair here. And here, I'll just stab with the king high flush draw. Do get called. We get called in two spots, so we're just going to give that up. The four flush comes in. We're not really looking to get spicy here. Put that 10. That's fine. All right, let's try to focus it here. All right, we're just gonna let that go. Could definitely make an argument for calling down there when he like check back flop. Okay, we'll fold the king nine. Why did we fold king nine? I'm not sure what the fuck that was. I guess because he 3x'd it. Ugh. That's kind of silly. All right, king seven, London for sure. I'm just gonna defend to the mid raise. All right, this board drastically uh, is better for our range, and he just checks back, so it's for giving up most of the time. Okay, we're gonna ISO the deuces. 10-9 suited will ISO here, but and like we're on the ISO as well. Kings, A6 suited raise. Okay, we raise the kings. He calls, so there's no like over pairs. There's no pocket tens. There's no pocket queens. Who cares about turn star? He's too short to worry about. We are talking full to a mid three bet. We will fold here though. So on this board, I think I'm just gonna go half pot. To go smaller out of position. I should probably better to go bigger because they're both fish. So like we really want to target the queen X of their range. I mean, I guess we're not going to worry about them. Okay. Yeah, we just run it twice. See if you will or not. Not today, he says. Cash out. Okay. Okay, I get 3x, 3.5 out of the under the gun, and a cold call from the cutoff against these little half stackers. So we're not going to do anything but just call here and fold if roll nut squeezes. It's getting insane odds to hit. So obviously doing anything but call would be terrible. Oh, let's see. Just got a deck humongous with this three bets at percent. There's obviously two options here. We can three bet them or just call. And what do I got for let's see what checkers supposed to do. I'm just gonna call him because I think if we three bet, he's just gonna fold everything. And I'm gonna give this sweeper a chance to rip it here. He is not. We're just gonna tank for a couple seconds. We're gonna value bet the queens here, even on this one board. We're just gonna check. Okay, and then we're just gonna rip river. Okay, so he checks. Check calls this board. We did three bets, so like his range is massive, and so is ours. So I think we're just gonna keep value betting against like ace king with club, king queen with club. Okay, so we make the straight is interesting. So now we lose to queen king, lose to flushes, but we beat everything else. Then he rips it. Oh, gross. I mean, he has all the flushes here. I don't think we could fold though. I just it's like the three bet and then the check call. The check call is so clubby. I think we just have to call the ace king. Nice. Um, yeah, I don't think there's anything to do with call there, but I think it's good to think things over sometimes. Um, I'm gonna just put in a small bet here because we did three bet. Yeah, it's just like gross. I just don't like giving up three bet pots to fish, even when it's like clearly should just be a check. I think that's just they overfold stabs so much that it's hard not to just get it in. Especially here, like Jesus Christ, you got jacks at 50 bigs and it doesn't go in. It's crazy. Oh wow, this guy just sucks up twice. That's hilarious. Okay, the jack six. Okay, check. And we are gonna raise the ace queen obviously to the limp. So this guy limp flicks it. I think when fish do this, three red jacks. Yeah, okay, so you just got aces. I'm just folding. Like I'm not even gonna get involved, obviously. It's obviously a little different. Maybe if you had 100 bigs. Okay, gonna fold king four. Okay, great. 6-5 suited. Okay, raise the nine. Keeps the ace 7. Of course, just gonna sit here. But it's just like a random stab, even four ways. Like again with a bunch of fish, and just like stabbing a ton. It does. And, just gets off. He's so short. I think I'll check back, and then I'll just rip him if he checks to me again on the river. Make it look like we're trying to do some or something. Yeah, I think he just has a 9, and he's not willing to call off his stack with it, or like nothing, or like pocket eights or something like that. The queen's helpful to get that 9 to fold too if he did have one. But like they're not really overthinking it. They're just thinking like, well, I don't have an ace. I'm all in, so I just fold. Ace 5, we're raising. Okay, 6 deuce is a fold. Tempting over isolate, but against guys who are like 50, 60 B pips and shit, it's hard to, you know, like to call. It's one thing when you like you just gotta figure out the opponent, right? Some guys will limp and then they'll just fold every flop they miss, which is huge. Like mega value, just ISO every hand, especially if you don't have anybody who's taking advantage of it by three betting you and stuff. King six is not in the button opening range. Missing king jack for sure. Okay, and we are of course going to squeeze out the ace queen suited, giving us 3x open from this guy. Speed card. We will just check back here at the king. Okay, make two pair, but the spades do come in. I think we have to call one here. And then we can decide if they bet again on the river. It does go three. I think I'm just gonna try to get her to fold. It's too small, right? I don't know. Maybe she's inducing me, but I think we could get her to fold like a 10 of spades or something. Because she's such a nit. Or a 9 of spades. My line doesn't make a whole lot of sense if I had like the queen of spades-ish. Okay. 4 of spades. Wow, she really calmed me down. Whoops. Okay, misread there. Okay, or we obviously checked this board a ton, but with the backdoor and the uh, backdoor flush draw and the open ender, we're just gonna bet it. Yeah, I just pays enough attention to realize that my line makes absolutely no sense for having the queen of spades there. Ish. Um, just get dunked into. I did get to definitely calling here. Like donks here. Nobody has pocket nines. Nobody has pocket jacks. Nobody really has like jack nine very often. Like pocket four is best case, maybe. Sometimes people would donk lead like flush draw there. Yeah, okay. We have every reason to bet, I think. So nobody has top set, nobody has second set. Like jack nine, sure, maybe, but not often enough. Sometimes that's just like they're leading out with like fucking a four. It's hard to say. A lot of the time you see the lead is like they'll like lead out tiny so that you call and then you'll like check back turn. If they check in, they get kind of some two river cards to draw. I found. So it is a bit suspicious there, but with the king of hearts, I don't really, you know what I mean? Okay, we are ISOing king 10. Again, we're just like ISOing and we're gonna see bet. We're trying to remember see bet almost 100%. And we are gonna double barrel here, even with the three flush when we hit the king for value. And then we fold to a lead by him, especially when he goes into the tank. Yeah. Um, I think we probably fold here. Tell myself fold here now. I'm gonna end up myself into a call. It's like 4-1. He doesn't really have a three ever. Yeah. Okay, good. Glad I talked myself into a call there. King three suited. Out of position with this many players, the whole fucking table. I'm just gonna check and try to get there. Okay, roll now there. ISOs again. We're getting massive odds to just call here and try to hit. And an important factor is we don't expect anybody to squeeze us out when we call there. So it just makes it that much better. And again, we're just having small, not interested in technically like, the GTO likes to bet bigger with these double face card boards and stuff. Okay, the 8-5. Um, fuck it. Yeah, like completing the small blind is just like what you never have much of anything. So okay, so they both limped, they both called when I ISO. Four deuce four is great if they are limping. Uh, like face cards and shit. And they just fold. Okay. The 8-7, whatever, who just raise 100% pretty much from the small blind into the fish who don't 3-bet enough. It's just purely profitable. Okay, ace jack suited. It's pretty clean cut squeeze. What else to say about that? Ace 8 off. Gonna bump that up. Okay. I'm just gonna check this one back here. So he called like he doesn't four bets, he doesn't have aces, he doesn't have kings. You can have pocket queens, you can have jacks, you can have tens. That's queens interesting. We still beat ace 10 now. Maybe checks back. I don't know if we go for thin value on these spots enough. I should probably be looking into that more. This guy 4x is it on 33 bigs. I'm just gonna fold, I think, right? Fucking never pre-flop raises and then 4x is it? I don't know. Out of position, I think it's fine to just let it go. Um, we lose to ace king, we lose to ace queen, we lose to ace 10. He folds all the like smaller pocket pairs and shit. Uh, Flush draw came in, so it's really hard to get value out of like just about anything. King 10, we beat king 10, right? Yeah. Not sure if that's too tight or not. I don't think. Oh, what's going on here? Pre-flop, crazy call, check. So I think that's fine at this board. We're just gonna go for like the check call, and then check the side river. It was full pot. Interesting. I don't like calling full pot. We're of course just calling here to that donk lead again. Last time you donk led it was air. Look at that. Look at that, folks. A flush. I don't know if that's too good or not. I just believe it's massive pop bets in a fish. I don't think it puts me in a great spot. It's like set up to shove river and it's a gross call, so I think I just fold. This call this time. Let's see how it so it did. Okay, so I'm not sure if he dog leads as a stand or what. Dog led, draw flop, check for the turn. Dog. Ah, what was that? Top of it. Just not sure. Candy's 8. We're gonna bump that up. Okay. It's 8 in the top right. Again, I just like value betting because they call so wide. Even J-Mac is going to call too much. And I just double barrel attempt him. So I think he's going to call way more than 10x on this turn. He's going to call 6-7. He's going to call 7-8. He's going to call 8-9. He's going to call 10-7. Anything with backdoor, anything with a gut shot. I guess the backdoors are gone, but anything with a gut shot on that turn. Okay. King 10. He's going to ISO again. And we're going to defend the min bet. Memphis checks. I'm just going to take over betting here. Bet turn, bet river. No, no. Oh, fucking live stream. Sketchy. Uh, okay, we're just gonna 3-bet the king 10 suited. Down here. Guess we just fold. Guess we just fold. Here. We're just gonna go half pot. besides snap calls. These are spots that I need to study more because now I like. I mean, he doesn't have ace king. He doesn't probably like he can have ace queen and shit, but like he doesn't have ace king. Pocket jacks do get there. I don't know. I think he's so fishy. Like honestly, I don't know what bet size it should be here. We have to look into that. Ah, fucking fuck. So I went there three bet there, but my hand glitched out or something. Whatever. All right, I think. Oh man, I don't want to fold to this guy. Like I just want to ship it in his face. I don't really believe him. But when they are this nitty, I mean, he could just have ace king or ace queen and not be willing to fold it. Yeah, I don't know if he folds to a shove there or not. He might. Like he might fold to a shove, but we tried the flop, we tried the turn, we tried pre-flop, and it went call, 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 call. So I think we just give up, unfortunately, in that spot and move on. Okay, and we're just gonna value bet here, and I'm just gonna slow play the fours here. I think at least on the flop. Yeah, okay, turn we're gonna raise now. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like the issue is if he did like lip call like eights or so, like fucking something like that, it's hard to get value. If a shitty like any face card comes off, any seven, any five, any shit like that. It's okay. The 9-5, we're just gonna fold it. Uh, Assuming I ISO'd here, so I am obviously just gonna go bet that. Okay, get it down. Like betting with the flush draw and the pair is kind of like betting with the ace high flush draw, right? You're getting called by all the worst flush draws. So there's tons of value in it. Oh, Mr. Lenny, welcome. I'll take all my money. Okay, Jack Deuce. I'm just gonna ISO the 10-6 suited. Um, Whatever. I'm just gonna go bet that. Okay, this folds. Okay, the queen five. We're just gonna fold it. Maybe I should. All right. I'm going through this shit down here. That's not too bad. I mean, this is probably just like a super profitable squeeze, but I think I don't mind calling sometimes. Do flop an ace. I think it's probably just better to squeeze that shit. You know, with four people out there, how often are you actually gonna win? Probably not nearly enough. Like, and flush draws are so like obvious when you do get them that people just fold to them. But whatever, we're just gonna win anyway, so who cares? Okay, let's go back and see if we can find it. Okay, it's this guy here. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Yeah, check. Check call. Check. The bad calls. The dog wings are, yeah, I think. I mean, he's got the ace of diamonds. I'm surprised he actually doesn't have to kind of bet with the ace of diamonds there. Interesting. And cold suck. Okay. Uh, again, I'm just gonna bet. They're not looking interested. This guy lived pre-flop. Like, we're just gonna bet. London Fisher, the check raise, so whatever. I mean, the odds are he's got ace 10. He's fucking such a nit. King 6, again, we just steal, king 2. But yeah, we're gonna close off one of these tables so we look less suspicious. I don't think. Like, I find players won't sit you in those spots enough. What's this guy just posted? Yeah, fuck it. Raise. 10, whatever. Yeah, he's 10. That's hilarious. But yeah, exactly right. He just has a straight at minimum. All right. You know what? Let's just get frisky out here. We're just gonna do 10%. The reason is Humongous is a massive station, so he has like 92 cards a lot of the time here. And Horvat is stuck in the middle, so we don't need to go big. We just need to bet. And if he has shit fuck all, he's stuck in the middle, so he's just gonna fold. And that keeps fold. Might be not a fold there actually. That might be a call to hit a queen or a 10, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Okay, they will check, so we're just gonna value bet our 5. 3 comes in, and it kind of sucks. Actually. Oh, my mistake. Let's just go 1 again. I'm trying to do something. Do we think he's bluff happy? What do we got for no here? So fuck, I don't even know. I'm gonna overbet. Fuck it. I don't think he's willing to bluff. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the 10% works there. I mean, we balance out relatively well, I think. Maybe that's a good spot for the 10%. So that when he ships, we can just reship in his face down the road. That's good for that too. Not that you really need to be balanced, but you should be trying to play properly. And not just, I mean, it's good to exploit your field, but you got to play, you know, relatively properly as well. So, with Jacks, we're just going to double barrel at least here for value. 5-3 suited, Vinny the cat opens it. We're just going to fold. We don't need to get too frisky there. Ace king here. A little bit bigger because it's a three-way sort of squeeze. Actually, I'm gonna go 25. Actually, if he was in there, I should go 15. I didn't realize we put it in there. You're obviously folding, or you're gonna shift like ace queen. I doubt it. Ugh. The reason I go big is so that it's actually. Oh, see, that's the whole point of it. That's crazy good enough. Wow, what the frick was that right here? All right, not three bet ace king. Oops, there it is. Did I overlip here? Gross. Okay, that's that. Called it's 50 BB stack. Stack. If you want. That was insane to see. But anyways, that's why I do shit like that because that happens a lot. Um, yeah, we're just gonna get out of the way here. Where if I realized squeak was it, I would have only gone 15 to be honest. Whatever like the smallest stack is sometimes, if it's a bunch of like calls and shit like that, I'll just go half pot or like not half pot. Sorry. Okay, hold on. I got squeeze here with the aces. Uh, I'll just go half pot because then it's a pure profit shove on the flop if somebody calls. And with all of these like fishies floating around, you get shit like that where they just go half their stack and then snap from flop even at 50 bigs. Usually works better on like 30 to 40 big blind stacks. I find because you obviously like you want to get the money in, but it's like an awkward spot. And if you shove, they fold too much. But if you go half their stack, they like random calls and spewy hands sometimes. Then they just like snap full flop. Okay, jack eight offsuit. We're just gonna bump that up. You're gonna value bet jack eight. Call here. Raise the king eight suited. Okay. The king eight heads up. Just value bet. Hertz roll in. I think I'll just check here. Uh, I think given stack size, and then just call it. Yeah. And for two bigs, we just try to stack it here. eyeball. 976. Okay. Okay, we guys have used it. Okay, guys, I think that'll be it for the stream today. Hit the 1 hour mark. We'll be back another time.